Hey, Todd Halleck here again. Wanted to talk to you a little bit this week about business continuity planning. Business continuity planning is a cousin of business succession planning, but with continuity planning, we're worried more about an unanticipated disruptive event that usually involves your untimely death or an incapacity situation where you're unexpectedly removed from the business and being able to continue to manage and operate the business for either permanently or for an extended period of time. With the coronavirus pandemic continuing to rage around the world, we're all certainly aware of the disruptive effects that can happen. But in reality, those disruptive effects can happen to any of us on any given day, whether it's an unexpected diagnosis, a sudden heart attack, an accident. There's just so many things that we are not planning for or not intending to occur that can occur and can step in and cause a massive disruption in our businesses. So what happens to the business when this sort of disruption occurs? Who will manage it and guide it through that difficult time? Having had to deal with those on several occasions over the years, it's probably not surprising to learn that the value of the business can drop dramatically as know-how and knowledge is lost, customers and clients disappear. The business really, unless it's set up properly, is not going to function well for a very long period of time. And every day that it's not functioning well is more dollars in value that are leaving the business in terms of it being able to be transitioned. So what kind of things can you as an owner do to prepare your business for that hopefully never to occur contingency? Well, there's several things, and I'll list 7 of them for you here today. First off is make sure your business is formed as an entity. Normally, in our current climate, that's going to be a limited liability company. It could be a corporation, a limited partnership of some kind, but a formal entity that has continuity of life beyond the life of the owner. So many people are doing businesses, sole proprietorships or general partnerships, which are certainly easy to form, but they have difficulties that come with them. I remember going to a class early on in my career where the instructor showed a picture of God up in heaven making rolling out snakes, saying these things sure are easy. And that's kind of the way I look at sole proprietorships and general partnerships. They sure are easy, but there's a lot of danger in them. And one of the dangers is that the death of the owner is usually a liquidating event, which can force the liquidation and sale of business assets in a manner that isn't necessarily the most beneficial and financially advantageous. So getting an entity in place that provides internally for transition in the event that the owner is not available any longer. Another thing is to have your estate planning in order. Have your will, your trust, whichever documents you're using, financial durable power of attorney. Have those documents spell out who you want to see be able to manage the business at times when you're not able to do so. Another step you can take is having good insurance in place. This is particularly important in a service business where there's not going to necessarily be product to be sold, but the services can't be offered for a period of time. Key person life insurance, key person disability insurance can provide liquidity to the business to help continue to pay salaries, to help continue to pay expenses that are incurred while the business is getting up and running again, help the cost of training, bringing on new people to help fulfill the positions that have been lost because of the untimely death or incapacity of the owner, the key person. So getting that insurance in place. Having good systems and processes. This is always key. The best businesses I work with always have great systems and processes. This allows them to move people in and out of the business and replace people quickly and easily because the knowledge and know-how isn't tied with a particular person. It's tied into the system or process. So really spending time working on implementing great systems and processes regardless of how somebody leaves the business will help maintain that value going forward. you want to identify those successors or those individuals who are going to be taking over for you in the event that you're not able to manage the business. Who is going to be the person that manages the operations? Who's going to be the person that makes financial decisions? Who's going to be the best person to handle the administrative affairs of the company? If your spouse, for example, isn't involved in the business, letting him or her know who these people are will help him or her be able to get those people in place quickly and know who to rely on for making those good decisions. Again, it's a race against the clock, and if we don't have people in place quickly, the value of the business is going to plummet quickly and dramatically. I would also recommend having in place a emergency exit plan. This is who I think we should be looking at as a potential buyer if I'm not here. Is it a third party? Is it an employee? Is it a family member? Who are those people? Name names in the document so that your advisory team and your survivors can reach out to those people and see if they make sense as a good fit to step in and potentially purchase the business. And finally, make sure that your information is available to your successors. Having your name be the sole name on bank accounts, other credit card accounts, things of that nature makes it extremely difficult to start transitioning those accounts over to new management in the event of your passing. It can result in having to go to court. It can result in having to reapply for different things, and it can really hamstring the business for a period of time. So that's 7 things that you can consider doing and working on right now to help prepare your business in the event that you're unfortunately not with it and not able to handle managing and operating that business going forward, so that business can still be valuable and useful to those you leave behind. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that you'd be willing to like this video and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. If we can ever be of assistance to you, please don't hesitate to reach out and call. We want to help you make good planning decisions, and we're here and we're prepared to help you prepare. Take care.